Welcome to FATV and the FA Cup Road to Wembley 2010-11, where we pick one team right from the start and follow the winner of each round all the way through to the final. Watch as our cameras get up close and personal for all the great on-pitch action and behind-the-scenes stories. So to mark the 130th FA Cup, what better place to start than tie 130 in the extra preliminary rounds? The first of our 16 matches across 14 rounds was Molesey versus Hartley Wintney. Hartley Wintney manager Neville Roach, who has his own FA Cup memories as a player, relished the occasion and the 2-0 win.
The main thing for us really, to be fair, was FA Cup day. Let's go out there and enjoy it. There's no pressure on us, pressure's on them. Just go out and just relax and just enjoy the football.
Hartley Wintney, playing here in blue, scored a goal in each half and successfully defended Molesey's 26 corners.
Hartley Wintney is about bringing in players, young players, that are hungry and to want to progress. It was like we won the FA Cup itself because everyone was absolutely delighted. Great buzz in the camp. It was a great buzz anyway, to be fair. But to win today is a massive achievement for the boys and for the club, which the club deserves because nobody doesn't really know about us.
In the preliminary round, Hartley Wintney, playing in orange, drew Brighton outfit Whitehawk in a true game of two halves. First team coach Whopper Wallace and Hawks boss Darren Freeman talked us through the game.
First goal come from is a corner, I think. Come across, the ball's blocked back out, end up with Mario Nurse on the edge of the 18-yard box. Simeon Al's picked up in the middle of the field and he's let one go 5 minutes later. About 30, 40, 35 yards, and he's put it into the stands. So the boys have done absolutely superb. 5 minutes gone, half time coming. I thought, yeah, this will do us, you know. I mean, it's the FA Cup. I mean, you don't get to play this all the time, the FA Cup. I mean, it's a one-off sort of game. I mean, the excitement was there from the last game. It's stretched out there. I want somebody to fill in space.
To be fair, I was glad that half time come so I could get my lads in and have a good chat with them. Just said to them at the end of the day, we're creating chances, we're just not putting them away.
A neat finish from Gerard Hughes and a Paul Armstrong header in the 96th minute earned Whitehawk a 2-2 draw against a team 2 tiers below them.
We deserved to win really, but we just didn't put our chances away today. On another day, obviously, we might have had 6 or 7 goals today. Taken back to our ground, I believe, Monday now, and hopefully we can do the business then.
The Hawks, playing here in red, cruised to a 4-0 victory in the preliminary round replay, with 2 goals apiece in the second half from Wes Tate and Josh Jones. Freeman was pleased with his newly assembled squad.
We've got some quality boys down here and we want to go places. It's still early doors. We've brought about 10 players in. We need time to gel, take each game as it comes, and you've got to fight for your place, and there's an incentive there to play against Maidstone and that, so it's down to the lads now.
In the first round qualifying, Whitehawk, playing again in red, came back from a goal behind to win 3-1 against Maidstone United.
Result today, second half, much better, much improved performance, and the players have got good pedigrees, good attitudes, and obviously this sort of competition could put the club on the map, not just the money side of things, but just the glory of the FA Cup really. So it obviously gets you noticed, not just locally but nationally as well, so people take notice of you.
The lads have all got jobs: bank managers, bricklayers, electricians, carpenters, labourers. None of them are any good though.
Gearbox problems affected Freeman's team's preparation for their trip to Burnham in the second round qualifying. Burnham, in blue and white, took the lead, but another Hawks comeback was on the cards.
We ended up getting back into the game where Gerard Hughes has got down the line and he's put a ball across. The class showed.
5 second-half goals, including a hat-trick from Joe Gatting, nephew of ex-England cricketer Mike Gatting, put Whitehawk safely into the third-round qualifying.
The lads deserve a bit of credit because obviously it weren't great preparation today. The boys have responded, and second half I think it was a fantastic performance. We've got some great individuals and we've got some great team spirit. Take each game as it comes, not get carried away, and hopefully we get a nice draw.
Hendon came out of the hat in third-round qualifying for Whitehawk, playing again in red. Hendon manager Gary McCann tells the story.
It was a banana skin as such, being a team from the lower division, but it was a game that we were going into relatively confident that we could get a result, but knowing, not taking anything for granted with the opposition. First 15-20 minutes, there was only one team in it really. I felt, we hadn't got started. It was very much all them. They were asking all the questions. Our winger Lubo Genchef reacted quickly, managed to nod it through to Bilal. Bilal's got so much quality. It's he's not touched the ball I think in and around that first 15 minutes, but his second touch is in the back of the net. Very much a smash and grab first 15-20 minutes. I thought the penalty that they obviously equalised with in the 40th minute was dubious. Leo Leary cut inside and hit a tremendous shot from 30-35 yards. I think it hit both posts. My substitute had gone on and reacted, nice and brightly and smashed it home. So, that was pleasing because he'd only been on the pitch. I think it was his first touch. To come off the pitch victorious is obviously really pleasing for all at the football club. We're obviously into the next round. We're one away from the supposed big boys.
So our longest run of 5 matches comes to an end as Whitehawk go out and the road to Wembley baton is taken over by homeless Hendon, who play regularly at Wembley, but not here, but as the lodgers of non-league Wembley FC.
It's been good for Hendon in the FA Cup, and over the years we probably haven't done as well as we did when me and Gary was playing. But hopefully in the next couple of rounds we can progress and the boys can achieve what we achieved and understand how important it is. And it's always been the love of the game and the atmosphere the FA Cup brings. So to actually play in the FA Cup, play against Leyton Orient, play against Blackpool, play against Notts County and people like that, it's nice to be able to talk to the lads in the change room and just let them know what you can achieve. So yeah, it's fond memories in the FA Cup for me. I think it's harder at non-league level than it is at the pro game. They have much more time to prepare. They have a week of training where they can work on certain things. At non-league level, you have a Tuesday and a Thursday and a Saturday. Now, if boys are working, they have got, that's their first commitment. Everyone who plays in that change room, how much they want it and how much they love the game. And that's non-league. And that's the love of it for me. Because you're so close. At pro level, it's your job. And I don't think you haven't got that camaraderie.
Commitment that's involved in being a non-league manager is virtually full-time, but my heart was in the football club. I went out and become a London taxi driver, and I've done that really on the back of wanting to get a job that fits around me football and working in and around your football and your family. The taxi very much fits in and around being a non-league manager.
4th round qualifying matched Hendon in green at home to Met Police's boys in blue. No goals, but far from a bore draw.
There was only one team that looked like they were going to win the game, and that was us. We still created numerous chances and just wasn't able to finish them off. I thought their goalkeeper had an inspired performance. He made save after save and really kept them in the game. So credit goes to him. I don't think there's any doubt that he was MOM. Boys are a bit despondent, a little down in there, knowing that they've played so well and really should have come away with a victory. But it'd be my job to pick them up. I want more of the same and maybe just a little bit more composure and a little bit more of a clinical side to our game in and around the last third. The boys have really been focused and their application's been excellent in and around the competition. I think that it's an opportunity for non-league players to really get themselves in the spotlight, and financially the gains are clear for all to see for the football club. But I look no further than the change room, and it would mean a massive amount to me, Freddie, and the change room if we can progress. I think the amount of chances that we created in and around the first game brought us into training on Monday night, working very much on finishing. We'd been probing and asking questions, and I felt we were just one final ball away from opening them up. And Lubo found that pass that set Bilal away. As soon as Bilal went through, I thought there was only going to be one outcome. Lubo played a little step over, just dummied everyone, me included. The boys are really up for it. The FA Cup has really brought the changing rooms alive. We'll be thoroughly looking forward to that game, me included.
So now we've come to the end of 6 qualifying rounds. 8 matches, 27 goals from non-league football's unsung heroes. The first round proper of this year's FA Cup sent non-league survivors Hendon to face Conference South Chelmsford City. Chelmsford City manager Glenn Pennyfather talks us through a close game. Chelmsford in the Claret shirts, Hendon again in green.
In the first half hour when we went 2-0 up, Billy got the second goal, I felt we was comfortable.
A bad leg injury left Hendon without Aaron Morgan, and the Clarets were down to 10 men.
But the sending off of our goalkeeper really changed the dynamics of the game and changed the course of the match. We allowed them the possession and we was inviting them onto us. Anthony's capable of that every single week. That's 4 goals in 4 games for him, so delighted for him. 1986, I think, was the last time Chelmsford actually reached the second round proper of the FA Cup. And I think probably out of my squad of 18 players, I've probably got 14 of them wasn't even born then. So, it's not too bad. It's certainly created a massive buzz, not only around the club, but around the city as well.
Pennyfather's Chelmsford City were away to Wycombe Wanderers in the second round qualifying.
We've done all that preparation, we've done as much as we can. The recipe for a cup shot is the highest state of side has got to have a little bit of an off day, you've got to have a really good day and a little bit of lady luck along the way. We're looking forward to it, we're enjoying the day, we're going to soak up the atmosphere. We're going to have 1,500 people over there at the start of the game and they'll make a lot of noise, we know that, and hopefully we can put on a good performance and the lads will relish it.
Wycombe in the blue led at half-time.
A cool free kick bent into the bottom corner. And 1-1, we dominated the game then for 10-15 minutes. Anthony Cook down the bottom end just before they scored, and unfortunately pulled his shot just wide, and they've transferred the ball up the other end, and suddenly we found ourselves 2-1 down.
And it ended 3-1 to Wycombe.
I was proud of our players, proud of everything we've achieved this season so far, certainly in the FA Cup, and it's been a magnificent run.
It's always going to be a difficult time for us because, Chelmsford in the Conference South and, they've done well in that division. So we had everything to lose and they had everything to gain. A difficult time.
Chelmsford's exit signalled the end of our non-league participants in the road to Wembley. Wycombe faced Hereford United in the third round for an all-League 2 affair. Hereford, playing in orange, sneaking a 1-0 win from a Matteo Mansett goal. His goal-poaching skills leading to a move to Reading ahead of the next round. Caretaker boss Jamie Pittman tells his story.
I went and did my B licence. I continued to try and educate myself and went and did my physio work as well. Didn't really know which route to go down, but then obviously I was forced into sort of going down the coaching route. So now I just want to continue with that. I'll be studying for my A licence come the summer. It's a great job, it's great to be involved, and I just enjoy it so much, and hopefully that enjoyment and my passion for it hopefully transfers onto the players. At the end of the day, it's probably one of the best jobs you can do.
A trip to Sleeping Giants Sheffield Wednesday was Pittman's prize in the fourth round.
We're on a good run of form at the moment and the lads are in good mood, so we're fingers crossed it's going to be a decent game and we might get a result. Opportunities come rarely in your career to go and play in the 4th round, have a chance of maybe getting through to the 5th, so just get out and prove what you're capable of, because they are good players. And then the game changed with the sending off in the first penalty, so it was always going to be very difficult after that. We've gone for it and obviously left ourselves open to the counter-attack.
Wednesday cruised to a 4-1 victory. Clinton Morrison was looking forward to another shot at the big time against his former club, Birmingham City.
I just knew I was going to take the penalty. I didn't play Tuesday and we missed one, and I thought today I'll take it. And I managed to score it. And when we got the other one, some of the players were asking to take it, but I said they didn't want us to. They didn't want to take it when it was 1-1. You know what I mean? So that was it. So it was good to get 2 penalties. As a boy, you always dream of one day going to play at Wembley. I don't know if we'll go and play at Wembley because there's a lot of hard teams still in it, but I want a big team. But we're at their ground because some players might never ever get the chance to go and play at Premiership games in our squad. My chance to put yourself and say you can play at that level again and test yourself against the best defenders and see where you're at.
Premiership stalwarts Birmingham City were the 5th round prize for Wednesday's cup run. Although preparing for a trip to Wembley in the League Cup final, Birmingham took control in the first half. Wednesday couldn't match Alex McLeish's men and went out 3-0.
A great start. You know, we were very professional in the second half, seeing the game through. It was a good day at the office. You know, I've got to say it was a good day. Now all we're really praying for is another home draw. We would like another home draw, please. So hopefully the guys pick the right balls. As a small football fan, a young football fan, I always hoped that the FA Cup would be in a different week from the Scottish Cup final, so I could take in both games. But there was a real magic about the FA Cup, and it's always been very special and been extremely well organised.
Birmingham kitman Dennis Butler showed our cameras around the dressing room ahead of their game with Bolton Wanderers in the 6th round, with a place in the semi-finals at Wembley at stake.
Most players will keep the same studs in the boots. They'll do a warm-up, and depending on the pitch, they'll come off, and then we'll change the studs while they're getting final preparation for the game. Most players will bring 3 or 4 pairs of boots with them, various pairs of studs and a set of moulds. And 2 academy lads come in and clean the boots. We're always ready on the Thursday and then travel on the Friday. So we try and get everything done as quickly as possible. It's a long day. It's a long day, but it's a great job, and especially when you've won.
Bolton took the lead through Johan Elmander, but Birmingham kept getting back on level terms. This all-Premiership game looked destined for a draw until Kevin Davies set up Chong Yong Lee for a 90th minute winner.
Scored some very good goals, as did Birmingham, might I add, and just delighted to be in the last four of the Cup and going to Wembley.
An enthralling game ended Birmingham City 2, Bolton Wanderers 3. Bolton captain Kevin Davies talked us through his thoughts on reaching Wembley.
I'm extremely proud today to have helped the team get through to the semi-final, and our fans, I know how much it means to the fans. You know, I live in the town, and I know how much it means to this club, and it means to the players and the management and everybody involved with the club. You know, the chairman, everybody dreaming about playing at Wembley and scoring winning goals and lifting trophies. I think one of the memories is Wimbledon. I think the Crazy Gang when they won it. I can't remember what age I was, 8 or 9, maybe 10, I don't know. And watching that final, and there used to be great occasions, you know, all the family around the TV and watching it, and the sun was out. It was just an amazing occasion. So we're one step closer, so the dream's still alive for me. But you know, the semi-finals is a tricky place to be, really. I know it's difficult to lose there with Chesterfield, and we'll look to keep this run going, but it's a game we'll absolutely be looking forward to and relishing, really.
Stoke City were the team out of the draw for Bolton, and we were to witness an awesome display. Stoke took Bolton apart, and it was all over before half-time. It finished Bolton 0, Stoke 5. So after 13 rounds, 15 matches and 55 goals, we have reached the road to Wembley's final destination, Wembley Stadium, and the FA Cup final sponsored by E.ON. Manchester City versus Stoke City.
You never go into such a tight game and such a big game thinking it's going to be that sort of game, but yeah, it was a unique occasion, and you know, something that I'm sure this football club will treasure for a long time. I actually give them a little bit of a telling off, just to bring everybody down to earth. City have got fantastic players. We'll be doing our damnedest to go there and win the game, and I'm sure City will as well. I'll lead the team out in a suit, but I'll certainly change. I see my job on a Saturday as me working, and I'll work in my tracksuit.
deserve to win this game. Deserve to beat Stoke because they played very well.
Oh, I just love it with Wembley. I just love it because it's fantastic beach, and for me when I play to this big kind of beaches, it's just amazing. You know, you can just play and try to attack and try to score the goal.
You know, the first ones, you know, is always the best. You know, having coming through the academy here to the first FA Cup, it's, you know, unbelievable feeling, and you know, long may it continue.
It was my target first when I started the previous pre-season with the club, and I think my dream is coming true now.
I am very happy for our supporters, for the club, because I think that all the club deserve to win this trophy.
So we've reached the end of the road to Wembley for this season. Manchester City's 35-year wait for a trophy is now over, with Roberto Mancini's men beating Stoke to win the 2011 FA Cup.